This is a clue to the identity of one of our guests for you and our panel to identify. And here's our panel. Take a good look. Take a look. Take a good look. Starring Ernie Kovacs. Brought to you by Dutch Masters Cigars. Skillfully blended to give you cool, clear, mild taste. Next time, step up to finer smoking pleasure with Dutch Masters, the fine cigar. And here he is, Ernie Kovacs.
Thank you very much, and good evening. We enclasp you with open arms. It might take just a moment to introduce a little more quietly. Our panelist on our immediate left is the gentleman who is ruggedly prepossessing and probably has the most hair of any panelist in the business, excepting Lassie, Cesar Romero.
Thank you very much, Ernie.
Next to him, from old Erin, touch of the shamrock, it's a pretty Colleen, Gabor. Jaja has probably stolen more towels from the Hilton hotels and 3 gypsy conventions.
I didn't have to steal them.
Next to Jaja, sans glamour, sans makeup, but not sans Hans, is Hans Conreid. Isn't that lovely? Good evening to you all, and may I explain the game. We will have some noteworthy persons who have appeared in the public eye at one time or another on our program tonight, 3 of them, and we will have 3 clues. For each clue that the panelists missed, we will give the gentleman or lady $50, $150 for all 3, and that is doubled to $300 if we do not get him on a 3rd one. You get the $300 plus the bonus of a federal investigation if you get the whole thing. Very current now. Now let us go right to our first guest, so take a good look. I, unfortunately, must refer to the guest as Miss X, because I can give you no more help than that. We will now tell the people at home and abroad, ships at sea, everyone except the panelists, just who our guest is.
Our guest is Carol Fageros, the golden goddess of tennis, who 2 years ago was banned from the English championships at Wimbledon because
we know
of
who
the
she is, the name.
Lame tennis bat.
The name will not be necessary. It will be just what she was noted for at that particular time. Here is our first clue. You already have $50, Miss X, and now we will give the panelists the first clue and see if this will help you identify our guest. Let us start with Cesar Romero.
Well, now the time changing there, I think it went so fast, I'm not sure, was around 7 hours. Is that right?
Possibly.
The
I'll
things?
answer that for the young lady. I'd say possibly.
Possibly.
Yes.
There's this particular thing that you did. Is it very definitely connected with a certain length of time? Say 7 hours or
No.
7?
No.
No, it isn't.
No.
Oh, I thought I had something there, but I guess I haven't, huh?
No, let us
That
go
bell means
to...
I'm through. Thank
yes,
you.
I should think so. Let's go to the Rose, the Girls in Budapest. Jaja?
What you do, does that cover a large area?
Yes.
Yes.
No, wait, no. No, I can't answer that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gotten into that.
What you do I do the same? Would I do the same?
Oh, well, Josh, you're asking a lot of stuff here that...
Wait until you find out.
that is a very difficult thing for her to answer.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. You got your name into the papers the same way I got my name into the papers.
To which papers do you refer?
I don't know, I just wondered.
I'd like to pursue that, but that's the bell, and we... let us go to Hans Conreid.
For safety's sake, may I take a new tag,
Please
please?
do.
Young lady, please. This which you accomplished, were you physically present in New York, London, and Bombay?
Yes, I
All
was.
three. You are a native, I take it, of the United States, the southern part of the United States. Southwest.
How did you get?
Were you?
All right, that's the end of the first round. We will now give you our second clue. You have $100, and this clue should give you a closer tag.
You would.
Romero is first.
You would. You made this thing that you accomplished or that you're noted for, was this in the form of a, did you travel on this particular thing that you did? From one place to another?
Yes, I
You traveled from one place to another?
Yes,
Was this traveling done by air?
yes, at times.
That was a fast bell, which means you must be going in the wrong,
Yeah.
wrong flight.
Do you have
Jaja?
something to do with sports?
Is it her turn?
Yes, it's her turn.
She doesn't want to talk to
You
me.
think I'd
I
argue
find
with her?
So pretty.
Yes, it does.
It has something to do with tennis.
Yes, it does.
Now, do you wear golden panties?
Obviously, the young lady is Helen Wills Moody.
Well, no, and not Bill Tilden either, but you're warned. No, this young lady is Carol Fageros, who wore the gold panties and was banned from the Wimbledon matches because of them. What are you doing now, Carol?
Well, Sports Illustrated at a press luncheon announced the turning pro of Althea Gibson and myself, tennis professionals, and we're going to tour all over the United States, and then we hope to go to Europe and possibly to Asia. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
Certainly.
Yes.
I wish I were there.
Well, anyone who looks like her should have lots of fun, I think.
Well, I
Thank you.
should think so, and
Thank
anything
you.
that we can do to augment beauty is certainly always appreciated. And you certainly have. Thank you very much, Carol.
Thank you.
You have $100. Hans, your left eyebrow is higher than the right.
May I beg the question?
Please do.
What was the suggestion afforded us by the three clocks as a first clue?
Well, I
Yes.
thought it was more than a suggestion. That,
No.
there were cities all over this thing.
No, there were only three: New York, Bombay, and London.
We only had 3 clocks, Hans.
Yes, but what did it mean? It had
It meant
nothing.
that she has played tennis practically in, I don't know, maybe 13 to 17 countries.
Yeah, but that's not a help because many people have played in 17 countries tennis.
Well, we were
Well,
just
there's an odd thing.
stupid.
The
Thank
Hungarian
you. You've
language
answered my
is
question,
subject.
Mr. Kovacs.
And now,
Christen him safe.
and now take a good look at a great masterpiece. All right, panel, now let's take a good look at our second guest. Now, we already have taken a good look at this gentleman. We will now give you our first clue. His name is not necessary, just what he did, and you already have $50, sir. Here's our first clue. No, we'll start with Zsa Zsa.
Yes, but I don't know what that emblem means, and I ought to.
What
I
is it,
know.
dear? What is your clue?
Emblem, you understand.
emblem.
She says,
Emblem.
emblem.
Of course, my dear.
Emblem is caduceus.
No. What is this emblem? All right. There you are.
I didn't ask the same.
It's a bell.
Basing,
Yes.
assuming that the emblem that we saw was caduceus, the
Yes.
gentleman is associated with the medical profession.
Yes.
He said, may I safely address the gentleman as doctor?
Please feel free.
Feel free.
How did I lose my question? I don't know what happened. Where was I?
The gentleman has made some discovery in the medical field of late.
Yes.
Signal importance.
Yes,
Has
of
this
course.
been featured in Time magazine, may I ask?
It ought to if Times
I
was
believe
there.
so. Yes, I believe so.
If Times was there.
We go to Cesar Romero, please.
Oh,
Did you, by any chance, are you the recipient of a very high award for this particular thing that you did and discovered?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes, we could say that.
he looks to me
Did
Hungarian.
you receive this? Did you, by any chance, receive this in conjunction with someone else?
No.
With another?
No.
With another doctor? No.
No. Now, something emblematic of what this gentleman does to Zsa Zsa. Was that a buzzer?
Yes.
Oh,
I
that's
did
wasn't that fast? Isn't amazing? You get another turn, my dear. I heard you. I'm not deaf. You will now get your second clue, and you now have $100, doctor. Here's your second clue, panel. Neat little bit of acting, what?
He's a doctor who gives things away.
Give what's away, dear?
He gives things away.
Sinks?
Sings.
Sings!
No,
No.
TH, I can't say
Oh,
that.
things, yes.
That's it.
He gives
Sings.
things away?
Well, if you...
No, I don't think he's giving.
No?
No.
Well, then why was that St. Nicholas Day?
What? Well, that's for you to find out.
I don't think I can.
Hans.
632 miles per hour as Santa Claus. That's the only clue I
Yes.
could get. Has this,
Now that you've had your hour of socialness, can we get to the question?
Doctor, has this something to do with speed, actual physical speed, in relation to the human organism?
Yes.
You slow people down.
No.
That would never be possible in your company, my dear. Now you've thrown me off completely.
That's good.
That's what
Was
you
this
all
done
want?
within the last 6 months, Doctor? This
No.
accomplished? Within the last year?
No.
5 years?
No, that would be, I mean, I'd say no, only to the fact that you're through. Cesar.
Well, does the Santa, getting back to Santa Claus, would this have anything to do with, now I know the tuberculosis thing has the Christmas seal drive. Does this have anything to do in the line of any research, TB research, along that line?
No.
No.
Briefly, no.
Briefly, no. Well, then what's Santa Claus there for?
That's why we put these things up, if they were obvious. All right, there's our second round, and you're coming along magnificently. I think we were ahead
You'll
before we
help
had him
us.
come out.
I
Our
don't-
third clue is coming up now. You can't miss this, Zsa Zsa. You'll
You
know in a
don't
second.
help us at all.
I
You
don't
mix
intend
me
to.
entirely up.
No, I'm getting paid to
said
hold back.
entirely up.
Our third clue is coming up, and you now have $150, which will be doubled to $300, Doctor.
Car accident.
No, it's nothing to see, just to hear.
It's
we
against
start
slowing
with Zsa Zsa.
down a
Against
car.
speed.
I want the doctor to win $300.
Well, he's going to, obviously. And no halfsies on this show either. It's,
Against speed is the,
It has
the
something to
essence
do
of
with
the
speed.
situation.
Speed.
Has it to do with surgery, Doctor?
No, it
Post-accidental
doesn't.
surgery?
No, we'd have to
Rather
show
a grim
appendectomy with
turn
this.
I've turned.
Yeah, it's not a fast
Speed.
appendectomy or anything like that. Caesar.
Is this, yes, is it, were you awarded this particular thing for doing something faster than anyone else.
Yes.
Oh.
And this is in medicine. No.
No.
I can see that.
Why?
Yes.
It's not bottled medicine. I mean, you.
gentleman is a bogus doctor.
Let's just hold everything. Let's hold our tempers. Now, that is the end of this game and that round.
Maybe the
Let
show, for all we know.
Oh, I'm dying to know what he's doing.
This, I'll tell you in a second. This is Colonel Paul Stapp, the fastest man on the face of the earth.
Many operations are involved in sending the 1,500-pound sled slamming down the track at over 600 miles per hour. The area is cleared. Colonel Stapp is alone. The seconds tick off. Colonel Stapp is about to travel faster on land than any man has ever traveled before. The sled run was filmed in slow motion. It was actually much faster than it appeared here. Colonel Stapp, by his successful ride, has shown that man is still the master of the machine he builds. His invaluable contribution to the field of aeromedicine earned for Lieutenant Colonel John Paul Stapp the Cheney Award.
That is an extremely exciting thing, and as an interesting sidelight, the weight of Colonel Paul Stapp goes from his 168 pounds to 6,740 with the pull of gravity at that time. His wrists must be strapped to his body because if they fly over, the wrists break off in little pieces. And it's a tremendous thing. Why do you do this, Colonel Stapp?
In order to measure human tolerance to wind blast and crash forces that might be encountered by a pilot ejecting from an aircraft at 35,000 feet altitude and 1,800 miles an hour.
And he does it himself to find out.
Wonderful.
It's a tremendously wonderful thing. I'm sorry it's only $300, but it is all yours. Thank you so much, Colonel Stapp.
No.
This will be something that we have some pride in. I hope you enjoy it. It will also give you a message that we want you to have.
Next time, step up to finer smoking pleasure with Dutch Masters, the fine cigar.
Thank you, and thank the sponsor for letting me try something new in the way of a commercial. Now we go right into, and please take a good look, our third guest. How are you, Mr. X?
Fine.
You have $50 already, and we will give you, you need not guess the gentleman's name, just what he did, and we will tell the audience at home just what this gentleman was famous for.
This is Fred Demara, the great imposter who has successfully passed himself off as a naval surgeon, a Latin teacher, a prison warden, and a Trappist monk.
Now, you have $50, sir. We will give you our first clue panel. The 50 is already yours. And the panel will try to do something with our first clue. This was filmed earlier, I might add.
Is that you? No.
serve westerns.
Goodness, that's dear.
Cesar, you practically must be ready to answer
Not
this.
me.
Let's start with
you.
Well,
Start with Hans.
No, I'd like to start with you, Cesar, if I may.
I don't think that's very nice.
I know it isn't.
Tell me, does this particular thing that you're noted for, the discordant music and the change of hats, is this a very definite thing, this clue? Does this pertain to...
Would you break those out into the two questions which
the
they are?
change of
Cesar?
hats, number one.
All right, now you can answer that, Frank.
I would say no.
No.
I don't want to get into a fight with the guest because he's bigger than I am, for one thing.
Uh-huh.
But I would say that, that there's a possibility that there is a yes kicking around in there someplace, Fred. You know, a little bit of a yes, maybe a little nod.
A small yes.
A small, yes. And
All right.
Boy, they come fast, don't they?
I think it's a piano tuner.
You're going to say something, I know it, because I saw you inhale.
Oh, that has nothing to do with me saying it.
There you go.
Why do you change the hats? You go to many foreign countries, many different countries with your profession?
Yes.
Of a piano tuner.
No. Are you in the artistic field?
I have been, yes.
But what I am supposed to find out now, are you now in the artistic field?
No.
I'm on television.
Yes.
That's very kind of
You
you,
call
sir.
that
Thank you.
artistic?
All right,
Oh,
that ends your time with
Nobody
this.
stopped me
Yes.
talking that fast in my whole life yet.
Well, it's always a first time, darling. Hans can do
I
it.
cannot dissemble. I must disqualify myself. The
Oh,
gentleman
you
is-
know.
You know who the
has
gentleman
gained
is?
So much
All right.
prominence.
We end that first round
do
on a
myself.
disqualification
Well, then tell
by
me.
Hans Conreid, who knows who he is. And you will get your second clue now, panel. It's only up to two of you to do this. You have $100, sir, and here is your second clue to guess this identity.
Again?
There's a healthy clue there, Cesar, in there.
These changes, naturally, that means that you've used different disguises.
Different guises, I might
Yes,
say.
you've impersonated different people.
That's true.
Well, I think I know who it is, too. Should I pass on? Or should
Oh,
I
no,
make a
please.
guess?
If you know who it is, say who it is.
Well, I don't remember the name, but
You don't have to.
Are you this famous impersonator?
Imposter.
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 From Life magazine and all that.
This is indeed Fred Demara, the gentleman who's known as the Great Imposter, who has posed as many things which we would like to talk about for a moment, right after we bring you a particularly special word. Yes, it is Fred Demara, who has been a Navy surgeon, a science teacher, a monk, college dean, deputy warden, and so many other things, and he's fooled so many people. There's some interesting facets of these disguises, the guises, as Fred calls them. Is it true that while you were posing without any medical training as a naval surgeon that you performed an operation?
A number of them, Ernie.
You did.
And where are the lucky people?
There was one that I find hard to believe, a rather serious chest operation. Is that
That is correct.
What was it exactly?
Removed a lung.
And
With
it was
what?
successful?
Successful
From
indeed.
the patient? The lung from the patient.
No, but you are not a doctor and you removed the lung.
That is correct.
How did you dare?
By the book, by the book.
By the book. Yeah, the book opened at the same time.
Big vacuum cleaner,
Reading
that's
while
all.
he worked.
But that's wonderful. You weren't afraid to do that.
No, but can you imagine how
Well,
the
it's
patient
not a
felt?
question of being afraid. You have to sort of press forward.
No,
You have
it
to
was
make
quite
it-
successful.
But
And
how did he know that the patient needed a lung removed?
Because it was badly gunshot.
Oh.
That's just a
But,
good clue.
no, but I think he's a wonderful
Darn
You
good
take it out
question,
just
though.
for the fun, you know.
no, it was an operation that was well performed, and in fact, he had some requests to do some more. We would love to
Without
go into
studying.
about a.
without ever studying to be a doctor.
If the blossom from Budapest would just back off a minute here. I have to say good night. I want to say good night to you all, to Cesar Romero.
Good night, Ernie.
And to Jaja Gabor.
Good night, Ernie.
To Hans Conreid. And I would like to say good night to Ernie Kovacs. Good night, Ernie.
Good night,
Take a good look, brought to you by Dutch Masters, skillfully blended to give you cool, clear, mild taste. Next time, step up to finer smoking pleasure with Dutch Masters, the fine cigar.
Out-of-town guests stay at the Hotel Hollywood Knickerbocker and are flown to Hollywood by TWA Trans World Airlines, who fly the Boeing 707 jets, the fastest jetliner in the USA. Take a Good Look was created by Irving Mansfield and Peter Arnell. This has been an ABC Television Network presentation.